Alexey, good evening. I see it's not nighttime behind you. Yes, good evening, everyone. Hello, Igor. So, are you ready to go live today? I'm always ready. That's my man. Okay, let's open the chat room for everyone. Give us the feedback whether you can hear and see as well, and then we can start safely. Also, please tell us what country or city you're listening to us from. It would be great to see how many and what of us are here and what countries we represent. I see Dubai, Cheboksary, Chisinau, Ukraine, Moscow, Bashkiria, Chisinau, Germany, Ukraine, Mexico, Roman from Mexico. Hello, Roman from Mexico. Ukraine, Bali, Kazakhstan, Cherepovets, Ireland, Dublin, Astana, Spain, Kazakhstan, Kurgan, Poland, Cheboksary, Russia, Belarus, Argentina, Krasnodar. Very good. We see that our geography is expanding. Yes. I can't read the whole list. People are writing much faster than I can read the feedback. Crimea, Sochi, Moscow, Lipetsk, Germany, Bratislava also is here. Kazakhstan. Great. Very cool. Frankfurt, Karaganda, Orenburg, Minsk, Georgia, Lithuania, Grozny, the Netherlands, Lipetsk, Russia, Bulgaria, Kazakhstan, Kiev, Romania. I think we can take whole hour to just read the list. Yes, super cool. Thank you for your feedback. So please tell everyone who wanted to catch this webinar. We have just a couple of minutes before we really start. We have a lot of great news to share. We have a lot of updates to tell you about. We have many things to reveal, and we'll share the most up-to-date news and information that we have as of now. Yes, really. Indonesia is here. Super cool. Manipur, India. Actually, we're going to discuss India today. So let us start, Alexey. Do you have something to add? I guess we can start. We have a lot of news to share. We want to do everything within 60 minutes. I suggest that first 40 minutes will be dedicated to all the news and updates that we had to share, and leave about 20 minutes for questions and answers. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to share my slides then. I'm going to share my slides, and I'll go through my slides. Now, today, we are going to discuss the most important thing, because many people were waiting for it. What happened on the Maldives? What was it like? If we have time, I will even show you what it was like. We're still waiting for the video to be mailed to us very soon. If not, then you will see it later on the official Telegram channels. But now we're going to share the news that we have already shared with the people who were attending the Maldives. Anyway, I'm going to give the floor to Alexey now first, so that he could go through the list of all the products which are in our pipeline and the products that you can see coming to the market really soon. Thank you, Igor. I guess it's no secret anymore for anyone that our technology is not limited to DEX nodes only, and we're not selling DEX nodes for the sake of it or for the token. This is just a basic hardware platform that we deploy our services on, and the tastiest bits start with services. And the services that we already have or are about to come out Some of them are being beta tested, like DexPoint, for instance, is being tested by people. And it's great that we have launched it as a beta test. It helped us find, how do I put it correctly? We found out how eager people were to squeeze the maximum out of that service, sometimes even breaking some ethical principles and rules. We can see it. And owing to you, we become better, we update, we improve, and try to make sure that those people who want to bend the rules do not have a way to do that. So DexPoint is being beta tested now, and very soon, in the coming few weeks, it's going to be full-fledged, fully robust platform. Those people who don't know what DexPoint is, this is not just an application that distributes tokens. This is the application that gives value to the technology, because the memory space that you dedicate in your cell phones will be used for mirror storage of all the information currently stored in DexNet platform. It is done first to make the information stored in DexNet cloud safer. If we didn't have DexPoint now, in order to start caring about the security of the data, you would have to switch off at one fell swoop about 80% of all the devices, which is impossible even now. But even that thing is foreseen by us, because the DexPoint's purpose is to store the mirror data of everything which is stored in the cloud to prevent it from happening, to prevent a blackout from happening. Also, we use DexPoint as a possibility to increase the throughput capacity of our platform. If some additional downloading is done from mobile network, then the throughput capacity and the speed becomes higher. Next important service is DexCloud. This is again a go-to service which uses SSD memory in our Dex nodes. And again, I'd say in the first dates of the next month, we're going to start testing DexCloud with a limited group of people. Dex Mobile now, I guess I have a feeling that this, right next to yet another service, it might become a real vehicle for the promotion, because a lot of people are eager to have it. Dex Mobile is a decentralized mobile communication which is integrated into your cell phones without any physical SIM cards. That would be an e-card which is downloadable and is installed in your phone. It's like putting in a physical SIM card, but much more convenient than a physical SIM card. And as a result, you have a very interesting, cardinally different type of communication, different from what you have available in the market now. You don't simply get a safer or more secure communication, because all the communication which is used by a network is encrypted. But another advantage that your cell phone does not have to choose any specific telecom operator, but can connect to any one of them all over the world, and you keep connected all the time. Dex Mobile does not allow us to accept phone calls. You don't have a separate phone number. It is used only for internet, only for transfer of data. And because of this, you get total secure safety. We are going to further talk about all these services at the event, which is planned for the next few days in India. I guess, Igor, I will pass the floor to you. Or maybe you have something to add about services. I guess everybody already knows about those services. We have gone through the list before, but the most fun thing will happen in the future at the events where we are going to announce new stuff. And one step at a time, we're going to launch next services, the really cool services that are designed for different types of people, and each one of them have something to surprise your friends or loved ones. If somebody doesn't need a Dex safe, or somebody doesn't know how to use crypto wallet, for instance, they for sure will need Dex Mobile, because people use cell phones every day. And if a company has a big business, then they would surely need Dex Cloud. And DexPoint is great for students, for people who want to get something for free. This is a best solution for such group of people. And now, according to the information we have, we already have 30,000 downloads on iOS for iPhones. So it's already starting. And very soon we're going to reach as high as 1 million downloads. This is as far as services are concerned. Now let's move on. Next piece of news, quite interesting one that we have announced already. We are preparing a large event in India on the 2nd of June, 2024. We'll have a huge event in India for 1,000 plus people, where we are going to present our services. And most importantly, what is going to happen there is the official opening of an official office in India. And the company already has its office in India already. So it's going to be an official opening. It's going to be a high-level event. Our whole team is going to fly in, and Sheikh is going to tag along as well. He just left the office here in Dubai, and we were discussing how he's going to be involved there. So he is very much invested into it, and he doesn't want to miss things. And that's going to be a huge event. A lot of things are being done. And those people who will be there are those people who have friends or leaders, partners in India who can attend this event. You're more than welcome. I remind you that it's going to be on 2nd of June in India. Yes, Alexey also wants to add something. So over to you, Alexey. I will add one thing. We have already seen what that office looks like. It's going to be a 2-story building, a glass building. Everything is beautiful there. What does it mean we're opening new office? Why do we have to open a new office? Why are we opening it in India? Are we going to open a new offices in other countries? Here, I would like to mention right away that we are changing somewhat our logistical model. How our logistical model looks at this moment. Any user can order on the DexNet.one webpage a physical node for 145 USDT. You can buy an API key on and put these things together and get both software and hardware, which is called DexNet. But what have we encountered? We have encountered a situation when it would be better to open offices in different countries using the existing entrepreneurs in those companies. We want to abandon a model when we simply ship out physical devices directly from our office in UAE to different countries all over the world. Because in some small batches, that model can work. But if we speak about a global expansion, we need to build a correct model right away, which is scalable. Easily scalable model is the model where we use as a piggyback local business entities who can bring in the physical devices, clear the customs, pay VAT and other taxes, include these taxes into the price of the physical equipment, and sell the hardware on the local market. This way, now we have 2 official sales points. First sale point is the DexNet office in Dubai, which welcomes any person or potential owner of DexNet device who come there and buy and take the device with them. Second sale point is going to open in India, and we have already registered a business entity there. We already have an office, and we already have a team and entrepreneurs who are going to supervise this office and supervise local deliveries to India. Also, we're in negotiations with business people from a number of other countries who are planning to open a local business entity. They will sign a contract with us, and based on that contract, we are going to send them a big batch of hardware. They will do the official customs clearance, they will pay the VAT and other taxes, and then locally they will be able to sell the physical device. Of course, the price is going to be different from 145 USDT like now. because it will include VAT and the profit margin of the entrepreneur who will start their office there. Like, for instance, if a person locally lives in Ukraine, Kazakhstan, or some other country, let's say Kazakhstan, for instance, in Kazakhstan, you open a legal entity that starts selling DEX notes, and you will be able to buy it very fast, but it will cost a bit more vis-a-vis if, for instance, you decide to buy it from Dubai or collect personally from Dubai office. So this is the logistical model that we have developed, and now this model is being scaled up, covering other regions of the world. Igor? Yes, super cool. I think that will make the life of many people much simpler because the delivery and shipping of the DEX notes and getting the physical device can be a headache for some jurisdictions because in different countries, real business people are interested in having some hardware in their inventory and scale up the business like this. That will create a lot of benefits for a lot of people because, as all of you know very well, we are passing the path that nobody has walked before. And there are some details that we start understanding in the course of this work. And sometimes we have to reconfigure the workflow to make it better for everyone, to make it faster for everyone. Yes, this is a very good endeavor, and in the coming few weeks, you will understand what we're talking about, how it is going to change the situation for everyone. Let's move on. That was the first piece of news. Next, we have even more fun news. Now, we're going to discuss the most interesting news that keep me and Alexey sleepless for many, many nights. When we see all of it together, that it's already available, how it works, we lose sleep over it for sure. Alexey, tell us about this, what we have on the screen. Yes, thank you, Igor. We have announced that by 2025, we're going to announce the release of our own blockchain. And we took some quality time with some leeway, realizing that blockchain is a serious thing, implying many man hours of work that can consume a lot of time and resources for its implementation. But already we find ourselves in a situation when we're testing our own blockchain. Initially, we were planning to start it, but to have more motivation for our clients to keep their DEX nodes plugged in, we have deployed our platform on Binance blockchain. But at the same time, we were on the parallel testing our own in-house blockchain. So our in-house blockchain is going to go into testnet in the coming few weeks, and then all of us will be able to test it personally. Before December this year, we're planning to be in testnet mode, and in December, by the birthday of the company, we have plans to go into mainnet. That's when we will be able to find many interesting things. Yes, you want to say something, Igor? Please tell us about a couple of winning advantages of our blockchain that will show people that we will be different from other competition. It's not just a regular blockchain, that there are many blockchains on the market now, but some of them are hard to tell apart from each other. You are being modest by saying a little different. We are very much different from other blockchains available on the market. First thing, our blockchain is going to totally exist on our DEX nodes, which means that, again, there is something truly decentralized in the world. What does it mean truly decentralized? Usually, DEX node blockchains are usually deployed in data centers because DEX nodes consume significant amounts of resources now to deploy Ethereum, a node that's quite a powerful machine, or Bitcoin even more powerful. It's you need a very powerful ICU for that to mine Bitcoin, which emits huge amount of heat. It consumes kilowatts, and some of them even tens of kilowatts per hour. And this is a silly idea, to be honest. A lot of energy is consumed to mine coins. Some people start using ICUs for Bitcoin to heat up their water. So they don't need a water boiler anymore. They use their ICUs. I disagree with this approach totally, because it's senseless use of energy or senseless use of computing power of machine. The blockchain that we have developed is not mining token, or rather it provides an opportunity to the holders of our devices to get tokens, not tokens, but a coin, real native mother coin of our blockchain, for keeping our DEX nodes plugged in and doing transactions in the network. All of us know that a token is not a coin. A coin is not a token. There's a blockchain, for instance, Binance blockchain, and the native coin of that blockchain is BNB. But the tokens created at that blockchain can be different, including our token, DexNet, is there. And in order to do the transaction of DexNet token, we have to pay commission in the mother coin, BNB. What happens to our blockchain? We don't have token DexNet, but our in-house mother coin. And for your DEX nodes processing these transactions, you get this commission. You cannot even call it mining. This is like eco or smart mining, or use whatever modern words are used now for that. So our task is to process the transaction. Our blockchain lives on our DEX nodes. This is first thing. Secondly, we use the Byzantine stability when, in order to, how do I put it into simple words? Well, owing to this technology of high availability rate, our DEX nodes start processing transactions with a maximum speed. Not all DEX nodes are involved in processing this transaction, and that's by far enough to shape up new blocks and to have the transaction. Because of this, when we did testing of our blockchain on just a number of DEX nodes, we already acquired 3,800 transactions per second. With an increase of the number of DEX nodes in the net, the speed of our blockchain is growing, its throughput capacity is growing, and that advantage of blockchain becomes really unique, because as long as the clientele of our network grows, as long as the number of our DEX nodes are growing in number, the throughput capacity is growing along with that. 90% from all the commissions which are shaped up in our blockchain is evenly distributed among the holders of DEX nodes. 10 of that is used for Genesis, a wallet. What does it mean? It means that we are launching DEX node, for instance, on a certain number of DEX nodes. For instance, at this moment in time, it's enough for us to have, say, 5,000 devices to keep certain colossal pressure or load, and all the transactions can be done by the holders of this 5,000 users. If at a certain moment in time we realize that we have reached the ceiling or utmost capacity of our DEX node, we can attach an additional 1,000 DEX nodes, and that 10% will be used for that. So we are not going to deploy all our service and all DEX nodes. And if our goal is to sell 1 billion DEX nodes in 10 years, it doesn't mean that blockchain is going to exist on all 1 billion DEX nodes. We'll keep it only on those DEX nodes which are sufficient to keep the speed at its highest for transaction processing. Transactions in our blockchain is going to be made faster than in any currently available blockchain in the world, but the commission for those transactions is going to be distributed among the limited number of DEX nodes. As soon as we hit this ceiling and understand that we need to increase it, then we send out a certain number of other API keys to connect more DEX nodes to our blockchain network, and we grow like this. This way, we provide ourselves with a guarantee not to smear out the commission from transactions among every single user, because that would be too little to see and to appreciate. But the way we see it, it would be much more appreciable percentage that will keep this blockchain alive. And the main advantage of this blockchain is that we abandon data centers, that we abandon some super powerful DEX nodes. We work and live on low power nodes, which are distributed all over the world. So this is a brief story. Okay, super, super cool. I would have said that transactions are going to be much faster than instantaneous, right? That would be our motto or slogan, I think. Additionally, I don't know what to add here. Just one thing to add, maybe that people are thinking what will happen to them in 1 year's time. What my DexNote will happen? Why would I need DexNote in the first place? Here, in the previous story, you heard the answer to this question. People who will buy it now, people who will own DexNotes are potential users of the DexNotes that will keep our blockchain alive. We're going to receive percentage from the commission among the people who keep our blockchain alive. So this is yet another big advantage for our DexNode holders. It's quite self-evident. All said, for you to understand, Ethereum has 120 transactions per second. Here we have 3,800 transactions per second for a number of DEX nodes. So what happens if we connect even more of them? So it's definite advantage over others. Okay, thank you very much, Alexey. Moving on then. Let's see what other news we have to share. Let's switch on the chat for people and hear their feedback. I guess some people might not understand what we're talking about here. Give us fire signs whether you like this news. Show us your emotions. Organizers, please allow people to share their emotions. I see fire signs now. Thank you very much. I would like to paraphrase this idea. How do you think, how many tokens exist now on the Binance Smart Chain blockchain or Ethereum blockchain or on any other EVM blockchain? How many tokens do you think exist there? Some people are writing 2,000. There is dissenting information about this, but let's take 2,000, tens of thousands, even 2,000. Okay, 300,000. Let's take 2,000 as an absolute minimum. Try to imagine that each community has its own token used for different blockchains. When we needed a token, we deployed it on Binance Smart Chain because it's quick. Transactions are not expensive. That's why. But try to imagine if we could launch on blockchain where transactions are even less expensive, where the speed is instantaneous for transaction processing, when I don't need to wait for the confirmation from the 12 or 14 blocks. No, when the speed of transaction processing, our program developers are joking, it's quicker than instantaneous. Indeed, it is so. Even before you click your button, it is done. Then other nodes pull up other blocks and they confirm this transaction, but the transfer is done already. It's quicker than instantaneous. Of course, you would have chosen our blockchain, not because it's ours, but because it's faster. Now, try to imagine on our blockchain, after some time, doesn't matter which, after some time, we have 2,000 tokens. And behind each one of them, there is a separate community. And these tokens are moving from one wallet to another. And they're being processed instantaneously, but the commission for this instantaneous processing is paid in native coins in DexNet, and 90% of all those coins are distributed through the commission among all the holders of DexNotes. So this way you are going to make money not only because on our blockchain DexNet is being processed and accrued, no, but because on our blockchain we deploy huge number of other tokens, and we want to make it available and simple for absolutely all developers, so that any junior program developer, even a person who doesn't know what program development is, could in our construct or in our erector set build their own smart contract. And this kind of application will draw many people willing to create their token, because now to create your own token, you have to go to a program developer, asking them to create a token and smart contract. You will have after that to check and verify through an external auditor, because maybe that program developer installed a backdoor or something in our application, through our application. Even a regular manager can do that. You need to know simple parameters, some additional conditions. You select it in our Erecta set, you generate a smart contract and token. I'm sure it will bring out to an explosive growth. You can't even imagine what we're doing. When we were testing the throughput capacity 3,800, I remind you, per second, we wrote software, testing software. We wanted to create artificially the type of load on the number of transactions. And we realized that 2,000 transactions, if we're talking about Ethereum, it's 119 transactions per second only. And people live with that. And that's why we created the special loading software that can test 2,000 transactions per second. I'm sorry, 4,000 transactions per second, realizing that sky is the limit then. And we launched it and we realized that some DEX nodes already reached the absolute capacity of our loading test. And in order to test and verify our blockchain, we need to deploy it on 700 DEX nodes, which are online now, and to rewrite our software to see what is the real capacity of them. And we see that there is no limit to that capacity. The more nodes we have, the bigger will be the installed capacity. Yes. I feel my spine tingling after I hear that. Yes, indeed, it's super cool. We have received feedback from our listeners. Thank you for that. This is an absolutely different level. And when all of this is going to be launched, you will see with your own eyes what it's all about. It's going to be a different story altogether, totally different level. Let's move on then. At the end, I promise to give some time for questions and answers. But first, we'll go through all the news. Let's discuss the token itself, because there is DexNet token that we haven't discussed that much. Why haven't we discussed it that much? Because we wanted to create what will really create value for the token. We have started creating it. We have started to launch services that we use the token. When with the token, you'll be able to pay something in the service. Now is the time. The time comes when we're going to scale up that token globally. First thing we're going to do, and what is already being done, we are preparing a large marketing campaign, and big investments are made into this marketing campaign to showcase this token in different publics, blogs, crypto communities, so that bloggers and opinion makers and influencers talk about this. So we are preparing a big strategic marketing plan through which we're going to promote our token and scale it up. Also, as far as token is concerned, and this thing, we're going to make some global partnerships with different companies and foundations and communities and so on, to make sure that we upscale that token as much as possible. Thirdly, we are also working in that direction. We want to list our token on new crypto exchanges. We are already thinking this way. Even just a couple of weeks ago, before the Maldives, people were coming to our office. Some people came with an offer to list our token on their exchange. So we already have people bringing their office, but we're still waiting for more interesting proposals and offers to say yes if we want to start listing. So we'll of course start listing on other exchanges now. We have XT.com and we have DEX exchange and PancakeSwap. So we are on the market already, and there we can do it. Also, global media. We are going to create many information opportunities opportunities in all sorts of media. Interesting celebrities are going to talk about us. We're preparing it. We're not going to reveal the secrets just yet. I want us to be fully ready, and then one step at a time, we're going to reveal this information through our official channels. The main idea is that our token is going to be scaled up, and the name itself, DexNet, is going to pop up in many media, and is going to be scaled up as a brand, as a title, and people will start recognizing it and will start buying and selling it. Another interesting thing, we have two rather things. Maybe I will pass the floor to Alexey. First thing I will announce, Alexey will continue. Now, today, actually, we have launched the real Dex rate in personal cabinets of our users, when people can see Dex rate, how it works, and when you can keep your eye on that, that Dex rate should be 1, ideally, because when the first block will go online, that will make sure that you earn as many tokens as possible. Second announcement, over to you, Alexey. Yes, thank you, Igor. Second announcement is about how we are going to launch the first block and what to do about it. First thing, we have encountered a situation when now online we have 700 DEX nodes, and to launch the first block we need 1,000. And we have focused people's attention that until the first 1,000 users do not receive their DEX nodes, we are not going to ship out more. And we encounter certain difficulties here that prevent us from shipping out DEX nodes to all the people who are part of the first 1,000. So what decision have we made? We told people that they can collect absolutely anybody, even if you're not part of the first 1,000, you're free to collect your personal DEX nodes from our office, because it's important for us to launch the first tokenomics block as soon as possible. But at the same time, we do realize that there are people who were among the first 1,000 who bought the DEX node, and there are like dozens, even hundreds of people who haven't yet received their physical DEX nodes yet because of different reasons, and we cannot launch it without them because they're waiting for their tokens. So what decision have we made about this? As soon as in our network we have DEX node number 1,000, we launch our tokenomics first block. And according to the DEX rate that we have now, everybody will be accrued up to 1,000 tokens per day as of the first block. What happens to those people then who have bought the DEX nodes in the first 1,000 but don't have it physically on hand? They will also be accrued tokens according to the average DEX rate in the system. If everybody will have an ideal 1 DEX rate, we see that it's close to 1 in many jurisdictions. It's really high. We already see this analytics. Even those people who don't have high, they can make a decision to do something to make it high. So we take the average number of DEX rate for all our DEX nodes, and we accrue these tokens to those people even if they don't have their DEX nodes on hand, and we do everything possible to make sure they get this DEX node. And we have a huge request to understand our position, to make everything possible to collect this DEX node, not to sit and wait until somebody will deliver it to your home, because there are some difficulties to make sure that we deliver it to certain jurisdictions. I suggest to you arrange the collection of this DEX node from us so that we don't run after you, making you grab it. So please help us do this. But even while you don't have this DEX node on hand, you will continue getting tokens together with everybody else, like if you already had it online. Once again, I repeat, first thing, it doesn't matter whether you're part of the first 1,000 or not part of the first 1,000. You're free to come to our office and collect your DEX nodes. If you can collect your DEX nodes for your team, please do that as well. Second thing, as soon as we have 1,000 DEX nodes online, we launch the first tokenomics block, which will start accruing up to 1,000 tokens per day with the conditions of the maximum DEX rate. But even those people who don't have their DEX node physically, but they're part of the list of the first 1,000 buyers, they will also be accrued the average amount of tokens according to the average DEX rate in the system. Please give us a feedback, dear friends, whether You understand what I'm talking about. Give us 10 if you fully understand. If you don't understand, give us 5 or lower, so that we understand what is the number of people who fully understand our position, and 5 meaning that you somewhat understand, while giving us marks. Once again, I will say that still anyone can come to our Dex office in Dubai and collect your physical Dex note. You can also free to collect Dex notes for your friends. As soon as we have 1,000 Dex notes online, doesn't matter whether they're part of the first 1,000 or not. It's important for us to launch the first block as soon as possible. Even if you buy a number 1,500, 1,600, as soon as all those Dex notes are online, we launch the first tokenomics block. Those people who are not part, or rather who are part of the first 1,000 but do not own or have physical Dex notes on hand, they will also be accrued the Dex note as if they had it at home. But please understand our position and try to arrange collecting your Dex notes from our office. Yes, you will help not only yourself but us as well. That would be a great help for us when we help each other. I see 10s, meaning just a couple of 5s. The absolute majority of people seem to fully understand what Alexey was talking about here. Even if not, so you can address the person who invited you to this meeting, and that person will explain you what we had in mind here. This is the best solution that we could come up with, because we are eager to launch the first tokenomics block as soon as possible. We're totally prepared for that. Totally is our most go-to word that we use all the time. Yes, those people who want to collect their Dex notes, you are free to do so. As soon as we launch Connect first 1,000, will launch our first block of tokenomics. That's when a totally different life will start. So I see your 10s. Thank you for your feedback. Maybe there's nothing further to add to this slide. Let's move on along our list of news. Moving on, we have very interesting piece of news prepared. A big online conference on June 22nd, after the event in India on 2nd of June. On 22nd, 20 days after that, we are preparing a large online conference, which is going to be accommodated in 3 languages: English, Spanish, and Russian. At that conference, each and every one of you can invite unlimited number of people. We have planned for that event. We have planned to make it as a minimum to 20,000 people plus online. We have done it already last year, and we succeeded. At one moment in time, it was 18,000 people connected online. We do realize it's quite realistic. That's why we have a minimum of 20,000. I'm sure the number is going to be greater than 20,000. As soon as we are close to the launch of the first block of tokenomics, of all the products, and by the event in India, it's more than realistic to expect it by then. But most importantly, what will happen at that event? It's important to come and hear something valuable. So at that event, what is the purpose of that event? Is to showcase all the services already ready to be launched, which can be downloaded by QR code. All the landings will be launched, and all the marketing materials, social media, everything. It is already being done, and it's quite interesting. And we're going to present it on 22nd of June. So it's going to be a really fun event. Second thing that I've mentioned before, on 22nd of June, we're going to launch testnet of our blockchain. On the 22nd of June, we're going to launch testnet, and everyone who wants to can participate in the testing and see how cool it is and what we have prepared for you. This is second thing. And third important thing is that at that online conference, we will announce a mega promotion. We will announce a campaign who has never done in this industry before. I've been in this business for many years, and Alexey has been in this business for many years, but nobody has done it before for sure. If you come and visit this online conference and invite your friends there, then indeed you will see what's going to be there. And you will say that indeed it is so, nobody has done it before. We are going to launch that mega promotion that will last for about 5 months until December this year. So everybody will have enough time to participate in that promotion, in that competition, and potentially get what we have prepared for you. Will be super cool and super fun. Also, we'll have many speakers making speeches. We'll have Vice President of XTCOM making speeches. We'll have other partners from other departments. We'll have a lot of different communities invited there. Also, big budgets are going to be involved there to attract high quality audience, so that in reality we'll have 20,000 people from different countries, because it's going to be in 3 languages. So this is the kind of online event that we're preparing, and I'm super confident that we'll have a really cool instrument for all who want to show to your friends, your team, that we're doing something global and large scale. Simply create a chat and invite people there, and just set them up for the 22nd of June, so that everybody is online, so that everybody could hear what we are planning for them there. So don't miss that opportunity. It's really unique. Do you have something to add, Alexey, about this slide? I will add one thing about the event. It's going to be accommodated by a number of languages, so please come. And that event is where we're going to announce the promotion. That sometimes when we discuss it, I simply grab my head in my hands, and I can't even imagine that we're so ambitious about this. You will see. I personally would have fought for that prize, but don't forget, there are separate landings, separate Telegram bots where you can register and participate in all sorts of lotteries which are arranged for that event. Those people who will participate in that online conference will get different prizes, and from our services, they can get a virtual crypto card, for instance. They can get certain number of gigabytes or terabyte in the cloud storage. They can get, I don't know, eSIM cards and so on. The main prize of that conference will be a DEX node again. Our DEX node, the hardware, will be one of the prizes, and you are free to participate already and get prizes. And we're going to announce next global promotion. Just a few words about the prize. When Igor entered the shop where that potential prize is on sale, and when he was buying it there and negotiated with the shop clerk, all the shop clerks started asking question, what is it for? He said, we want to have a lottery for that, but they said nobody has ever done it in Emirates before. We also want to participate in that lottery. We want to know what business you're in, if you can afford such kind of things. So Igor really turned around people's minds of that shop. Later on, you will understand what I mean, what I have in mind. Yes, indeed, it was so. Please share information, what needs to be done, how to participate in that event. So we expect a very interesting lottery there. Now, another thing, it's also about lottery and other things we are preparing already. We're starting working on another event, another large-scale event on the 15th of December, offline. Real deal. 2nd of June is in India, and 15th of December, we're going to host a big event, first anniversary of DexNet and Fix One, because they started together. But most interestingly, that we have only 1,000 seats to distribute there. Last time we had about 400, 300 plus people participating. It was a grand opening. Now I'm sure that this 1,000 seats are going to be sold out really soon, in a few months. There we'll have a separate landing where you could buy tickets, where you could get yourself a seat, location, and how it is going to be arranged. I know those people who were on the Maldives, they could have a peek review of what it's going to be like, and that event is going to be heads and shoulders over everything that we have done before. It's going to be so large scale that people will keep discussing it many years after that. And I'm not exaggerating, because we have been organizing it on the past 4 or 5 years, about 8 different large-scale events, and this one is going to be on a different level in the league of its own. So the main purpose of that event is to celebrate first anniversary, of course. A lot of people will be able to celebrate it. Next is playing for that mega promotion, which will take until December, that I promised. That is going to be announced on 22nd of June. Also on 15th of December, we're going to announce the winners. And the third thing is what Alexey has mentioned, is that on the 15th of December, we're planning to officially launch our full-fledged blockchain. It's going to be a big event, and these 3 events alone, those people who want to be there and understand what's going on from the inside must be there. But unfortunately, we have only 1,000 seats to spare, because that location cannot house more people. So only 1,000 people, and those people who want to, very soon you will learn how to buy tickets there. So this is the kind of event, this is the kind of news that we had to share. If Alexey has something to add about December 15th, then you can do so, and we'll move on. I can simply add that you must be there. All be square. For sure. Okay, very good. Let's move on then. Dear friends, we have an interesting video that we have prepared. Let me find it. While I'm looking for it, you can provide your feedback. What do you think about the news that we have shared with you, and whether you like today's broadcast? Give us more energy in your chat. I'm reading some comments here. Sometimes I'm surprised at what people have in their heads, both in good and bad senses of this word. But generally speaking, I realize that everybody is with us in the same boat. They're part of the same team, and they understand what we are moving forward for. I see a lot of fire signs. Very good. I need I need a painkiller. Well, you will need painkillers on 22nd of June for sure, and then on 15th we can take a couple of boxes of Valium with us, and those people who are winning prizes, or there will be a lot of prizes for sure. There will be a lot of people who will win it. Just 10 seconds while it's being uploaded. We have one video that we have prepared for you. You'll watch this video, and then we'll discuss one of the products and services which we have already launched. We will tell you how unique it is, and what that product is for, and what benefits can bring to each and every single one of you. This is what we're going to discuss. Just 10 more seconds. There are some questions about deliveries. Guys, those people whose DEX nodes are at the customs, there are a number of countries where DEX nodes are with the customs. Don't worry about that. In any case, we'll resend them again, but somewhat differently, to make sure that you receive them. But on the other hand, if you have people you know in Dubai who can collect it for you, you can do that. Don't wait for the DEX nodes while they're in the limbo in the postal offices of your countries. Those DEX nodes, which will eventually clear the customs, so will be returned to the sender. We'll send them again, but show some initiative and find a way to get your node. Okay, let's put on the video and watch it, then we'll continue our discussion.
Decentralized crypto wallet in the world. It was created on the basis of DexNet network nodes, which represents the concept of the complete absence of centralized servers, as well as the security and confidentiality of all information. Protection against address substitution, marking of smart contracts, protection against forced access. Global technologies thanks to the DexNet network of physical nodes, the highest level of information protection, accurate and trouble-free operation, transparency and independence of the system. All cryptocurrencies are in your pocket. Instant swaps on different blockchain networks, transactions with personal crypto cards, a technology that does not store user data. Features: 1. Passwords, additional security thanks to the BIP39 wallet passphrases. 2. Backup, options for backup of encrypted wallets to Dex Cloud or offline storage. 3. Non-custodial, a completely independent wallet that provides users with unconditional control. 4. Universal, migration to other wallets, any initial length or language. 5. DeFi, interact with any DeFi service via Wallet Connect V1 and V2. 6. EVM wallet, supports all major EVM chains, the L2 chains that is, Arbitrum and Optimism, ENS support. 7. Integration with DEX, integrates the latest updates from all major DEX, including 1inch, Uniswap, Pancake, etc. 8. Use and earn. Everyone can build a large team and create an endless flow of bonuses through the unique partnership program in the DexSafe. Coming soon. 1. Crypto card. Using cryptocurrency will become even easier with the help of a multifunctional crypto card from DexSafe. 2. A new world of trading with world-class analytics and low fees. Trade energy, metals, stocks, etc. 3. NFT wallet. Send and receive NFT tokens. Analyze the NFT market. Attention. And all this is available now in 9 languages: English, German, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Turkish, Chinese, Russian, Korean.
Your digital freedom and security are in your hands. Take advantage of all the privileges of the world's only totally decentralized DexSafe crypto wallet. Download it, trade, save it.
Не просто так мы показали этот ролик.
We showed this video for a reason. Yes, we did. Yes. Dear friends, perhaps you have guessed by now, this is our DexSafe wallet. It's fully ready. You can scan the QR codes on the screen, download it, and use it fully. What interesting features it has. I think Alexey will highlight them now. I will simply say that I'm totally using only this DexSafe wallet. Again, I'm using the word totally. I've imported all my wallets to DexSafe because it's really like a safe. It's not a wallet, it's like a real safe that you can use. And it's ready to be used. You don't have to wait for it to happen or appear later in the future. At the moment, without any exaggerations, we can say that this is the safest crypto wallet in the world. And there are a number of reasons why I'm saying that. First, it's a non-custodial crypto wallet, but there are many other competing non-custodial crypto wallets, but there are some internal features that upgrade the security that have been integrated into our wallet, starting from such things that ensure you from a human factor or human error. Like, for instance, we have integrated an option to protect you from the exchange of the address, because sometimes you catch a virus and you copy the wallet into your cache, thinking that you enter the address of the of that wallet into your wallet and then click on send. But those viruses can exchange the address by inserting the address of wrongdoers or criminals' wallet, and sometimes by error you send your money to another address. So we have a protection against that. So there's a protection against hackers who want to make you share your personal data. So we call it hacking protection, when access to your wallet is done through PIN code. That can be different PIN codes which open access to different wallets, like Face ID, for instance, or print scanner can open access to one type of wallet, but the physical PIN code can open access to totally another part of your money. Ending with such thing, when you enter this PIN code, you are protected from having cameras of that from the fact when cameras of in the room where you're clicking in the password would recognize the sequence. So that makes our wallet safer and more secure, not only technically but also psychologically, because sometimes crypto wallets can be broken into not because of the vulnerability in the code, but through social engineering, when wrongdoers get access to the crypto wallets by playing on emotions of a person. And here we have also integrated protection against this in our wallet. You can already download this crypto wallet from the Play Market, you can do it both on from App Store and the Play Market. And in the wallet, there is an internal partnership program pre-installed. So if somebody else by your referral has activated this crypto wallet and has activated a crypto card, this is something we're going to announce and launch very soon, you will get commission from that or reward. In order to activate partnership program, you need a promo code. That promo code can be collected either from your personal cabinet of the marketing company. I'm sure you have it. You can copy it, go to the partnership program of the wallet, and by clicking this promo code there, you activate it. At the same time, you are not losing those structures that you already have in the marketing companies. They automatically become part of that tree. And you can share the promo code that you have in the wallet with other people so that they can install DexSafe. It's hard to call it the wallet because it goes far beyond the standard notion of a crypto wallet. It goes much broader. It's like a really ironclad, titanic safe. And it was totally true what Igor said, that he moved all his funds to this crypto safe. I did the same because I understand this is the safest way to keep my money in my cell phone. So that's why I moved away from all other cryptocurrencies to DexSafe. Not because it's mine, but because it's the safest. You don't need to open a new crypto wallet and transfer it from one another to another. And no, through a SIM phrase, you can restore all your funds in this crypto wallet. Igor, do you have something to add? Yes, I want to add one thing, not to add, but rather to show one thing. Already, some people, well, nobody actually knew about that. So today we are launching a new site for the DexSafe. And now I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show it to you. I think you will find it interesting. Now, yes. Anyway, we're going to publish the link to the site in our official media channels. Yes, Igor, over to you. Please show this beauty to everyone. Can you see it well? Yes, we can see it very well. Yes, that's what I'm going to update it. So this is how you enter our DexSafe. Many people will enter the landing just to click on different parts here because it's really cool. Because it looks cool on your cell phone, like a place for your fingerprint. Landing is there. You can already look at it and watch it. I think everything is done top-notch. It's hard for me to embellish it even further. We did our best. We have put in serious work into this DexSafe. Our developer team worked really well. That's how it works. The cell phone keeps rotating like this throughout the whole website. There are interesting things discussing the conditions, what interesting, fun things we have to offer. Even the Dex node shown like this. Yes. Anyway, it's super cool. It looks quite user-friendly, informative. Everyone can find what you are looking for here. Also QR codes for the download. You can scan it and go to App Store or Google Play right away. So this is the interesting landing that we have to share with you. A beautiful one. Please share with us, what do you think about this landing? Give us fire signs or tens. Can you say a few words about landing, Alexey? Well, you know what? It looks super sexy. I guess it is the sexiest landing out of the sexiest landings in the world, especially the entry part. Yes, indeed. We have prepared landings actually for all our services. People are writing to me. They call it Dex Sex. Yeah, great idea. So we have prepared landings for all our services. We are preparing the update for our main landing of Dex One, and I like the concept very well. I like how it is prepared, how we do it, and the services and the landing. Super. I see that the chat has been switched off because I don't see the feedback. I would ask moderators to allow people to use the chat box. And for all the users, please use it. So give us fire signs. And yes, thank you. And a couple of things that DexSafe will keep showing new and new features. One of such features or even products pre-installed on this DexSafe would be crypto cards, banking cards. Very soon, you'll be able to test and see them there. We are already eager to see it when within this crypto wallet you can use USDT and make all the payments necessary within the Dex wallet. This is the first update that we will prepare for very soon. So please promote this crypto wallet, because what is going to be added to this crypto wallet is going to be unique, even if it looks to some other solutions when people are saying that there are others crypto wallets with similar functions. But trust me, what Alexey said about this, what other things are going to be added there is not going to be like other crypto wallets. It's not a wallet, it's a Dex safe. One thing to add here about the partnership program. The idea of that partnership program is that absolutely any user can download the DexSafe from the Play Market or App Store and use it without even knowing anything about the additional capacities or rewards from referrals. But you can come to that person with your promo code and say, see, I have a promo code that gives you 20% discount on the price of the card, on the commissions of moving your assets to the card. And of course, that person will use your discount referral. But the idea is that by showing that referral code, he becomes part of your first line of partners. Each time replenishing, when he replenishes his crypto card or uses his crypto card for payments, you will get a commission out of it. That is a great opportunity to recommend and promote the product that you can be proud of, and not from the position like, please take my referral link and please connect to me. You are not the person who asks or takes, you're the person who gives. And owing to that promo code, the person will get the 20% commission to commissions and the card itself. And of course, you have a unique opportunity to build a large partnership network. Now, the most interesting thing, in DexSafe, we have integrated the classical partnership program made up of 21 levels. And now, so far, it's being in a test mode. But as soon as it's fully tested and as soon as we launch our blockchain on mainnet, that partnership program is going to be transferred to a smart contract on our blockchain. What does it mean, partnership program on smart contract? It means that nobody else never will be able to delete you or change the payment schedule, play smart aleck to rechannel them. I guess all the people who are related to partnership and marketing programs know what I'm talking about here. Because by developing the expanded partnership program in DexSafe, you automatically get a guarantee that the network and program built by you, nobody's going to steal or rob from you ever, under no conditions. I've been in the shoes of those people who are building expanded partnership programs, and I understand what kind of risks they're running when you're building a team and your business. You totally put all your trust in the company, but anything can happen. And when the worst risks realized, then it's a huge problem. And when if I could have an opportunity to put my money into partnership programs with smart contract, I would have done just that. I totally distrust centralized solutions, because when my money is kept on the bank accounts, that money does not belong to me, and I have to keep smiling at the owner of the bank to get access to my money, and there's no way to go around it. And that gives great food for thought to make sure that the world of cryptocurrencies become a more integral part of our lives. And crypto card is something that I use now, and I realize that this is what I'm prepared to recommend to my friends and loved ones, because it's super secure. Blockchain is the technology which totally protects from forgery. There's no way to jailbreak into it. If I start recommending to all the people I know a new safe and secure opportunity for payments, and I understand that they will use it constantly and regularly, and for the work done once, I will get constant commissions from their crypto assets when they move it to crypto cards, and then use the crypto assets by paying for something in terminal, but paying for their food in supermarket, paying for the hotel, paying for the flights, and the pay pass technology when you bring your cell phone closer to the terminal and pay with cryptocurrency. Yes, it happens with a small commission, and from that commission I get a cut in form of commission, because I have once recommended to that person to use the service, and nobody's going to deprive me of that commission ever, until my clients and friends who I told about this product will keep using it. And they will surely keep using it, because there are no service where that crypto wallet DexSafe lives. It lives only in people's cell phones, and until people delete it from their cell phones, nobody else can delete it from there. So the system becomes a closed circuit system that neither me nor my team nor anybody else can influence it in any way. As soon as it is launched, as soon as it goes into smart contract, that's it. All of us are totally protected, and we have a full ironclad guarantee that our actions are not going to be canceled or rolled back or anything else. Please, dear friends, those of you who understand what I'm talking about, please give us your feedback in the chat box. There's a question about the card. Is it going to be a virtual card? It's going to be both virtual and physical. Now we are integrating a virtual card. You can activate it in your smartphone. You can attach it to Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and use it to make payments anywhere. And after some time, we're going to open a new opportunity to buy a physical card as well. Now, about the card itself. In order to get a card, you will not have to be verified, like know your client thing. You don't have to share your passport data. You don't have to smile into the camera. You're simply an Indian coming out of the jungle. You simply buy that card, you pay for it in USDT, nobody knows you, and everybody's happy. Please use this card. There will be limits on the cards, 20,000 USDT per day or per transaction. I think that's more than enough for a comfortable life. I think that's a cosmic limit. considering that it's a card without KYC, it's really out of this world. Super cool. Another interesting thing about the wallet is that this wallet will get all the rewards from other services as well. That's why this crypto wallet, all our users will have it for sure. And we're launching it. We're launching a marketing campaign. People will keep talking about it. Bloggers will make reviews of that. They will buy tokens in that crypto wallet. It's very convenient to use to buy crypto wallet. You don't have to register on the exchange. You don't have to open an account, do KYC there. You simply enter this DexSafe and you buy it in 30 seconds. You get yourself USDT or any other currency and buy in 10 seconds time. You swap it and buy DexNet tokens with that. So it's super cool. It's very convenient. You'll have everything in one place when the same money and USDT can be exchanged and used on the card for payment for whatever daily needs you have. Staking is also what is going to be there a bit later. We'll have staking opportunity and other features and a broker. We're going to make further announcements, not to overwhelm you with the news now, because I know some people are definitely overwhelmed. They don't have enough smiley signs to share. So a bit with time, gradually, one step at a time, we'll share more good news about new features. I see that people start asking questions. I guess now is the perfect time to move over to the questions. Let's take 10, 15 times for Q&A. And now is the time to ask your questions. Whatever we can, we will answer, not to keep you with us for too long, because we wanted to make it in 1 hour. We're already 1 hour, 20 minutes. So if you have questions, please ask. We'll try to answer them. Don't take as an insult if we don't answer all the questions. A bit higher, I read the question. Please give us a referral link in the wallet. We already have a referral link in the wallet. The promo code that you copy and give you to your friend is your referral link. You simply give a link to App Store so that they can download it, and they download it after that. And then additionally, it's very easy to get a referral link. Do you want to get 20% discount to all the commissions within the wallet? Of course, anybody would want to have that. Then use my promo code. They will take it, and the same second they will insert that promo code to get that 20% discount. So this is the referral link. This is your promo code. That's how it's going to work. Yes. Another comment to make to the comment of Alexander Gusev. You either misunderstood us or were missing here. Please go to the person who has invited you to this meeting and ask questions. So please don't write that nonsense that you're writing. So what other questions do we have about the price of the cards? Guys, a bit later, as soon as we have cards with us, we will tell you about the price. It's totally adequate price for a KYC free card, where you can pay for it without promo code, which is more expensive, or if you have promo code, you will pay 20% less for that. So it makes more sense to use promo code to buy it. But there's a possibility to buy it without promo code. You can simply download it and use it freely. How my wallet is going to be replenished from what cards? It is a crypto wallet, so it accepts tokens and coins, crypto coins and tokens, of course, from blockchain. But the main idea is that you can send USDT, say, to a Visa card, to a virtual card, and go and send it and spend it. Are you going to add EVM blockchains into the wallet? Of course. How to restore my funds in DexSafe? Only through a safe phrase. It's very important to have it in a safe place. I use the safe phrase, and but I couldn't put my all funds into the DexSafe. safe phrase gives you the access. If you use the correct safe phrase, then you connect directly to the blockchain. There are no stories like when something something will be lost or whatever. The franchise conditions for DexNet selling a bit later. We will announce them, not now. How to efficiently promote it? It's the question for marketing campaigns. Promo code needs to be put in at any moment in time or during the actual installation of the wallet, any moment. So what is the price of DexNet? Is 145 or plus 1,500? The price of the price of the physical DexNet is 145. Then API price is 1,350. But soon we are going to change the price 145. The physical price of Node will remain to be 145, but the price of the API is going to be soon 1,500. After 15th of June, we are going to use the new price. Can you connect my DexNet in the Dubai office? I can collect my DexNet in Switzerland. Thank you. Of course, I would have loved to do that, but unfortunately, if we do it for you, then we'll get a few hundred other similar suggestions, and we will physically not have enough time to, will not have enough connection switches in our Wi-Fi router. And another thing, if we connect too many of them in one place, then their DEX rate will be low. So it's not going to be very profitable for you. Alexey, those of people who don't have DexNet, how their block is going to be activated. Those people who are part of the first 1,000, even if they don't have the physical DexNet, they will be accrued their tokens according to the average DEX rate. So you're not going to be deprived of this opportunity. Another question from Lada. Alexey, please comment. This I was writing to your channel today about the distribution of the first block of not only the first 1,000, but rather how many of them will be at this moment in time. But it's not really fair for the first 1,000. I would say it is fair because the first 1,000 of users already getting accrued their tokens for being in the first 1,000. Alexander also wrote in rather rude terms that it's unfair. So what is fair? And the truth is always in between, in the center. We do to make it as fair as possible for everyone. And the holders of the first 1,000 nodes will get and are getting much more tokens than those who are buying into it now. There are even people who on their accounts, there are already a number of thousands of tokens just for the wait time. Or they don't even have a DEX node. They haven't plugged in their node yet. There are even tens of thousands of DEX tokens. Those people who got it in the very beginning, they get accrued some tokens. There are people with 10,000, 15,000 tokens. Anyway, we're not going to leave you tokenless. I fully and sincerely understand your wish to get as much out of the company as possible, but let's try to be more partners instead of being pure takers. Because life and development of a company, I sincerely hope, is also important for you. I'm not addressing you, Lada, here. I'm talking about people who are saying that something is fair, something unfair. We want to do it like this or like that. We are forced to do it the way which is as fair for the absolute majority of people as possible. If we make it absolutely profitable for only the first 1,000, then Alexander Busov will start to write something else. If we do it's fair for others except for the first 1,000, then we'll start complaining. But we try to make it as profitable for the first 1,000 as possible. We keep accruing starting from day one tokens to the first 1,000, even without having the physical nodes connected to the network, without having the enough metadata. We're already accruing the tokens that we're spending the marketing budget, basically. And that, try to imagine what will happen to the token. I already know about the guys who have up to 30,000 tokens on their account, who were among the first adopters. And now the price of token is at such a level. For instance, we know what kind of prospects that token has. I don't want to name some referral markers, or then you will quote them against me. It's always an ungrateful thing to make forecasts, but I know what the referral points will pass through. And some people who own now 30,000 tokens, it's huge money, really huge. If they're not going to sell them overnight. If they sell them overnight, okay, that's they are free to do so. We're going to buy your tokens, no problem. Yes, there are more questions. What is the maximum number of DEX nodes that can be connected in a single room? It depends on the DEX rate. If you connect 5 of them, you will see if all of them have DEX rate 1, then you can connect more. But no place that DEX rate always drops when there are too many devices in one place. Does it make sense to buy DexNet coin now? And the answer is self-evident, I'd say. Those people who understand what stands behind the token, what will happen to that in future, then it's all self-evident. It's quite clear. Yes, there are many questions, a lot of questions. I suggest that I've already received the video from the Maldives. Now, I'm going to put it on screen. If it works, then you will see what happened on the Maldives, and all of you will see it in real time. Nobody has seen this video. It's also going to be my first viewing. So let us try to put it on screen. And if we have time after that, we'll try to answer more questions. So I'm sharing the video. I start sharing. I like the comment from Anton. Somebody bought 2 pieces for $700 million. This is about trying to sell tokens today or overnight, as you said. Yes. So I'm putting the video on screen now.
Это так вдохновляет.
Ну, то это становится исполнением мечты всей жизни.
Где находится, и вам подскажут.
Победитель, кто первое место займет? Ребят, пока тут все бегают, участвуют в конкурсах, наша команда уже подключает и тестирует виртуальные карты DexNet.
И пошли, все! все там играют, у нас здесь очень важный...
While everybody's playing around, we have very important testing done here, right now. Our team is testing our blockchain.
Sometimes like all you want to do is run.
One co-founder DexNet Technologies, co-founder Hard Rock Hotel Maldives.
All the things you never show. There are the things I want you to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things.
Эти рыбы с удовольствием на дух.
There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't
Да, то есть я даже, наверное, боюсь сказать, у некоторых даже до миллиона это дошло. $40 миллионов фото!
Поэтому мы желаем, чтобы Игорь и Лина были
So
примером.
we wish both Igor and Lina to be a paragon of a happy family.
Я сейчас смотрел, у меня аж ностальгия пошла.
Wow, I'm already nostalgic after watching it. Give us your feedback. Did you enjoy the video? Especially those people who have been among the guests. Please, can we allow the people to use the chat? Yes, it was my first time watching this video. So I didn't even pre-watch it before showing it to everybody. So basically all of us had the preview, not understanding how it's going to end. It's super cool. I kept smiling for sure. Friends, of course, this video doesn't show all the excitement and thrills, but some of it can be seen or gleaned from there. So next time when you hear about the promotion, you should understand that you must be there. It's new atmosphere. It's the team. There was a sheik who you could normally talk to without any protocols or whatever. It's a totally different atmosphere, absolutely different. And we had a number of reasons, like Igor and his wife were celebrating their wedding anniversary there, and we helped them celebrate it. It was really a family event. So once again, I would like to put as fine a point as possible on this. If there is a promotion announced, do everything possible or even impossible to end up there. It's not simply a recreation on the Maldives. You can go anywhere else and swim in the sea. It's business. It's something that you need in your life. You must be there. That's what team building is happening. That's where you get some inside news. Have you ever experienced an opportunity when you could approach a sheik just like that, ask him a simple question, why DexNet? Why did you decide to endorse it? Why don't you think you made a silly decision? Yeah, something like that. You can ask anything. During such VIP events, you can do that. There's a question, is whether I have 4 children. Yes, I have 4 children. Okay, so it was super cool, indeed. It was very positive and very emotional, because those people who flew there for the first time, they approached me and said that there are people like really VIP status people, and it's super cool. For sure, we're not going to miss any other events like that in future. We're with you forever. So you should never miss such opportunities already. Please find out how to buy yourself a ticket for the event on 15th of December this year. It's going to be super cool too. Okay, dear friends, thank you very much for your feedback. You've been participating in our chat very actively today. I hope that next time we'll be able to answer more questions, but it's been already an hour and 40 minutes. So I think enough is enough. Alexey, what do you say? Or should we give more time for questions and answers? We can never meet 1 hour limit, but it's super cool anyway, because we enjoy your energy. And I suggest we get together again on 22nd of June with even bigger number of people. I'm sure there will be 20,000 viewers there, even more. At the last event, we had up to 30,000, so I'm sure we'll do 20,000. And on 15th of December, it's going to be offline. Please do it beforehand. You can't even imagine what it's going to be like, in what place, what venue. I have only emotions. We have such a saying with Igor's, we have spine tingling. It's tingling all the time. I learned only yesterday where we're going to celebrate. I almost said 15th anniversary of DexNet. No, 15th. It's going to be 15th of December. It's going to be first anniversary of DexNet. On the 15th of December, I learned the venue of that celebration yesterday, and yesterday I had my spine tingling. Indeed, I've been to that place, and I exited that place. There was no celebration of DexNet, but I've been to that place before, and I already had spine-tingling motion there. This is one of the most powerful places I've ever been to. And I realized that this is where we're going to celebrate our first anniversary. When I was there, I couldn't even imagine that I would ever end up there. And now it's becoming a reality. And I'm inviting people to share this reality for only 1,000 people. Yes, indeed. I would like to thank everyone. Those of you who will be in India, you can also get coordinated your visit on the 2nd of June. We'll be in India, the whole team. So those of you who want to fly to India, we can see you there. If not, then let's get together online on 22nd of June. We are using huge resources for that event, and we're going to bring together a lot of people there and break all the previous records of putting many people together online and announce all the best things, most important things there. So I will see you there. And for sure, 15th of December, as Alexey said, you must be there or be square. It's going to be a historical, groundbreaking event. Unmissable. So I would like to thank everybody. Enjoy the rest of the evening and see you in other webinars with other great pieces of news. Thank you. I enjoyed talking to you. That's all. Thank you, Alexey. Igor, all the best to you. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.